you guys, it's me, Kalila. Bienvenida. So we're gonna jump right on into it. I will be coloring and retwisting my hair today, and I will be using blue and green wax color. So my original idea was to color the top part of my locks green and the rest of it blue. Then I decided, you know what, I think I want to just color the front green and the back row green. But I wasn't for sure about the back row being green. So I just started with the blue to see how I would feel. And then I decided to go ahead and make the back blue as well. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the color. And I applied as I normally would, with applying it about 2 inches down, fading it at the top part, and just adding where I see it needed to be added. So I'm going to go ahead and finish sectioning off the hair, and then we will get started with applying the color. So every time I apply wax color, I never apply it to the root. One reason is because I personally like the ombre, faded, or blended look. And one main reason is because I typically retwist my locks after I apply the wax color. And I don't want to twist the wax into my locks, if that makes sense. So I normally just apply it 2 to 3 inches down as needed, and I blend out the top. And I don't do anything fancy. I just grab a bunch and apply. And you know, you can apply wax color to wet or dry hair. And at this moment, my hair is wet because I normally have just shampooed it. And if anybody is wondering, to shampoo, I use the Suave Clarifying and also the Dr. Bronner's Tea Tree. So the first wash is with the Suave, and then 2 washes after with the Dr. Bronner's. So I really liked the blue and decided not to do the under color green, and ended up just doing that blue as well. Now I'm going to go ahead with the front and start with the green just in the front area. You can apply this with it in the rubber band if you want, but I did go ahead and take it out. If you wanted to kind of make sure they stay separated, you could have kept it in the rubber band, but you know, I like to fade mines and everything, so I did take it out so I can make sure I blended it good and just clip the rest. Now, normally I'm known to mix up some colors and I planned not to, and just leave it green and blue, but at the last second, you guys, I decided to go ahead and mix it up and just see what would happen if I did. Now, of course, we all know mixing blue and green would make turquoise. This time I didn't actually mix it like I normally would. I actually went ahead and took some of the blue and put it on top of the green, just to see how it would look, and it came out so pretty. It was like a baby blue turquoisey color, and I really liked it. So I decided to take a lot of the green and do that, but I did keep some of it green, so it's just a little bit of green and mostly the turquoisey baby blue in the front. And I really liked it. I've played around with a few colors before, and this is by far my favorite. And it's funny because this is the color that I bought first when I was about 8 months locked and decided, no, I'm not going to color my hair this soon. But 14 months later, voila, look at that. The wait, it was worth the wait, you guys. So now I'm going to go ahead and start my retwist. I always section my retwist off into 4 quads. And let's get started on this. So after I wax, I let it air dry for about an hour before I start my retwist or even styling. Now for me, I part my hair down the middle and just twist back on each side. Now I section it off in 4 quads, but each side just goes back. I don't do a clockwise, counterclockwise, or any of that. That's, for me, it's just been the easiest way to just twist backwards. And now that my locks are longer, I am able to palm roll them, which is much quicker. So I palm roll once or twice, then I'll wrap any loose fuzzy hairs around. And the product I use is the Doux foam mousse. And I love it. I never had any issues with it as far as flakes or not holding my twist. Now, once I've twisted a couple of rows, I take some clips and clip it down to prevent it from crinkling up too much. In the front, as I said, I normally twist straight back, but since I wanted a side part, that particular side I am twisting forward to have the same twist direction as normal. And with the palm rolling with the wax, it was a little hard because my hands was thick and feel too dry to roll. So I would have to spray water ever so often on my hands. So this retwist took me about 3 hours. The color maybe took about 45 minutes, plus the hour of letting it air dry before I twist. So it has been about 5 hours total, something like that. Then I would just go ahead and wrap it in a bonnet, just to prevent it from getting on anything. Normally I would let it air dry a little bit longer, but I just didn't have the time. And then once it was completely dry, this is what it looks like. So I really love how it turned out. I love the blue, I love the green, I really love my deep side part. That's how I've been retwisting since my locks have grown. But as I said before, this by far is my favorite. I love the two-tone, and I will probably even refresh this color before my next shampoo, which is at my 2 years locked. Woohoo! I'm almost 2 years locked, guys. But I probably won't color again for a while. You guys let me know what your favorite color has been, because I just been playing in these wax colors, y'all. But I hope you guys like this video. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and until the next time, y'all,